I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it. Oh, yes, I love her like it.
I'm gonna give I'm gonna give everybody like legitimately 2 or 3 minutes to get all children out of the room. If you're watching with somebody that's elderly, go grab headphones. I'm giving everybody 2 or 3 minutes. Very simple. I'm giving everybody 2 or 3 minutes. And I'll just go ahead and be 100% transparent and just tell y'all that I'm not gonna be in a pleasant mood. Um, I think I'm very I think first and foremost, I think if y'all didn't see the video with that Carolina Blitz released of JC Horn giving his explanation about the face mask, I guess I'm kind of confused on what the fuck is funny. Transparently, that would be the first question. But like I said, I'm gonna give everybody 2 or 3 minutes. So before I'm gonna give everybody 2 or 3 minutes because transparently, I don't know what's funny, bro. I don't. Right, nigga, top three, top four highest paid cornerbacks in the league. Game on the line, 3rd and 21. 3rd and 21, right? And we make a bonehead decision instead of just literally escorting JSN out of bounds. We decide that we want to do extra shit and wrap him all up by his neck area, right? So with the game on the line, third or fourth highest cornerback in the NFL, and then when you're asked about it, it's funny, right? So and to me, right, when I spend the amount of money that I do, when on gas, on season tickets, mind you, I just want y'all to know, I live 3.5 hours away from the stadium. I live 3.5 hours away from Bank of America Stadium, bro. Right. And so when I want to tailgate and interact with the community and just grow the network and things like that, I literally had to leave my home by 6:30, 7 o'clock every Sunday. So the amount of money that I spend on this kind of podcast equipment, on season tickets, on gas mileage, right? 25,000 miles was put on my car in 8 months, right? I'd say 22,500 of those 20, whatever the fuck miles, 20,000 miles was put on just running behind these niggas, right? So when I just start to add that shit up in my head, and just thinking about the emotional connection or yeah, the emotional connection that I have with the team and just how much I care. And I see a nigga making 25, 26, 27 million dollars a year, one of the highest paid players at his position. Fuck off. What an opportunity on the line to clinch the divisional title. It is just very difficult for me to see him go in front of the media and smile. But again, maybe it's a me problem. Maybe it's a me problem because I am very self-aware. But again, I'll give everybody 2 or 3 minutes. That's how I want to start. Because listen, what really be blowing me, what really be blowing me is when anybody makes a comment about JC Horn on Twitter. Not only does JC Horn sometimes make bullshit comments like, oh, they're fake fans. This week they'll be supporting us. Next week they'll be doing extra. Not only do I have to deal with that, but we also have to deal with his little minions running around, getting in their feelings about niggas, acknowledging when he fucks up. So you can't say anything about him. You can't say anything about Jesse Horn. So with that being said, we'll just move on. 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not in the best of mood, bro. Anytime, and I'll be honest with y'all, I thought that I was going to be in a better mood. I thought that I was going to be more calm. I thought I was going to be more relaxed. Like I said, I had a 3.5 hour, really, it turned into a 4 hour drive back to the city from Bank of America Stadium. And I honestly, transparently thought that I was going to be more calm. And I think that I was getting there. And then the video of JC Horn in the presser or in the locker room released. via Carolina blitz, and I see the nigga smiling like it's a joke, right? It's a joke to him. It's a joke to him. So cool. It's a joke to him. It's a joke. Also, I just want to say this too. I'm wearing this Carolina Reaper hoodie solely for the fact that we need to sell the bitches. That's the only reason why I'm wearing this Carolina Reaper hoodie, because transparently, the nigga looked like a little pup today. It won't shit Reaper about him. It won't shit Reaper about him. Won't shit Reaper about him, bro. Just soft, bro. Just soft. Listen to me. At halftime, right? And I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do my best to be mature about the situation and not crash out and not be emotional and not say things just purely out of emotion, and we'll just speak in fact. At halftime, Bryce Young was 7 of 14 for 16 total passing yards. At halftime, that was it. 7 for 14 for 16 total passing yards. That was the stat line at halftime. That was the stat line at halftime, right? And then, God forbid, anybody says something about Bryce Young on X or YouTube or anything like that. Oh, the world is coming to an end. The world is coming to an end if you say anything negative or critical of Bryce Young. So I guess we're going to absolve him too today. Bryce, JC, we're just going to continue to add on to the list. 7 for 14 for 16 total yards at halftime. He ended the game. Let's go see. Let's go see what Bryce Young ended the game at. Let's go see what Bryce Young ended the game with. Total yards. 14 of 24 for 40 yards. Or check that. 14 of 24 for 50 yards. No touchdowns and an interception. Right. And so that honestly just makes me want to take the Reaper hoodie off and just pick another piece of our merch to promote. But again, I'm trying to get everybody time to go ahead and get away from who they need to get away from. Put the kids to bed. It's Sunday night. Go ahead and do what you need to do, bro. Because today I'm just gonna let y'all know right now I'm not in the mood for bullshit. I'm just gonna be. Because the thing about it is, I get it. This is what I was telling Dunk. Me and Dunk spoke on the way back, from Charlotte back to my city. We spoke. We spoke, and I told Dunk. I said honestly, I would have rather us just get Buffalo Billed than us come out and do what we did today. No cap. I would have rather us got beat the way we got beat against Buffalo week 8 or week 9, whatever it was, than the game that I saw today. And I wish Terrence was up here. I don't know I don't know where he's at. I wish Terrence was up here, because that nigga, like I say, niggas always try and find a way to somehow, some way add defense in the mix somehow, some way, bro. I don't know what else niggas be wanting the defense to do when we only allow 3.5 points against the best receiver in football, against two great running backs. I won't say elite, against two great running backs, against AJ Barner, right? Against Cooper Kupp, Raheem Shaheed, right? Sam Darnold, who's been playing at a high level this year. I don't know defensively. I don't know what else niggas want. I don't. Right? So then when your defense keeps you in the game, and I text the group chat. I text FPFO because I already knew. I already had the feeling. I literally told them probably about midway through the first quarter, maybe a little bit later. I texted them and told them this feels eerily similar to San Francisco. It did. It felt eerily similar to San Francisco. The offense having the inability to move the football, defense doing their job, playing at an elite level, right? We forced a turnover. I believe we got the ball back maybe at the 45, and the only thing that we could do with it was get 3 fucking points out of it. Right? 14 to 24 for 54 total passing yards. Eerily similar to San Francisco this year, eerily similar to the Los Angeles Chargers last year, week 2, when Bryce Young got benched. Eerily similar. Yeah, bro. It's just Also, I put out another tweet via FPFO. Yes, Dave Canales' nuts shriveled up. They did. And I'm not going to sit here and blame everything on Dave Canales, because I will say that there were some play calls that he made, given the time at the point in the game, whatever the case may be. It looked, the plays were great. The plays were great. But at other times, it just seemed just disgusting, bro, honestly. And I don't know if, because I haven't had the opportunity to watch the game back yet, I don't know if I'm going to put more responsibility on Bryce's shoulders or Dave Canales'. I had to go back and watch. I'll just tell you, in the stadium, there were times where the play call was ass, and there were times where receivers were winning routes, and Bryce Young was jumpy as fuck in the pocket, not getting the football out of his hands, right? There were also times where receivers just simply weren't winning. While we're on the conversation of receivers, sick and tired of the whole one-hand circus act from Tedero and McMillan. The motherfucker can do it in practice, and we can get all of these pictures from the Panthers social media team, and we can see all of this shit in practice. But when it's game time, he has not completed one of those one-handed catches all season. I need to be done seeing it. It's week 17 at this point. I need to be done seeing it. You know. Shout out Nick Scorton, one of the only players. I have a very, very short list. Very, very short list of niggas that actually came to play. And this is what me and Terrence talked about on Friday night. We said we did not need to see this team come out and play as though they had a safety net, because they knew that week 18 could potentially still win them the division. We specifically said that on Friday night. Specifically said, do not come out trying to, just get through the game and get to week 18 and keep shit cute and do all of this and that. We specifically said it. That's exactly what this team did. They felt as though they had a safety net, because they go to Tampa Bay next week and they think that they're just going to be able to roll over this team because they just beat them last week. And unfortunately, it's just not going to go that way. Tampa Bay still sees you as little bro. And I know y'all niggas be watching. I know it's some players, I know it's some coaches, et cetera, et cetera. I know some of y'all niggas be watching. Unfortunately, it's not going that way, because they still see you as little bro. The game last week didn't mean much to them. I don't think they really give a fuck. Week 18, all the marbles. Oh, y'all don't let us lose 7 of our last 8 games, and we still are tied for the division. Or we're still one game back from the division and can make it into the playoffs with a sub 500 record. All we have to do is win one ball game against y'all at home in Raymond James Stadium. That's all we have to do. Oh, no worries. Perfect. Thank God. Perfect. Right. But this team, right, and they've been extremely inconsistent all season. So I don't even know why I allow myself to get emotional and worked up after these losses, because unfortunately, transparently, this is exactly who the Carolina Panthers have been all season. This is who the Carolina Panthers have been. So I don't even know why I allow myself to get worked up and emotional about it. But it just enrages me. It does. It does, bro. It does. It's pathetic, bro. It really is. Round of applause. Shout out Willie Ox. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the super chat. Who else? Who else do I need to? Oh, another nigga that I don't know if he's been on the list, as far as the faster you get him off the team, the better your floor becomes. Y'all know how we do that. DJ Johnson had made the list. Chandler Zavala is on the list, right? There's been a couple of guys that we've done that for sporadically all throughout the past couple of years. Another nigga that I'm gonna add to the list of the faster you get this nigga off of your roster, the better your floor becomes. Austin Corbett, dog shit, ass, terrible, terrible, terrible. And imagine my surprise where I see captains going to the center to do the coin toss, and Austin Corbett is out there. Whole time in my head, I'm thinking, hey, I just don't, I don't know if I can respect the nigga when he plays like ass 85 to 90% of the time, and he's still being rolled out as a captain. That's just not my captain. The faster that nigga gets off our team, the better the floor for this team becomes. So I don't know what his contract is, and forgive me, I'm a little emotional. Typically, I have some stuff that I can pull out the top. I don't know the details of Austin Corbett's contract, but the faster that nigga gets off the team, the better this team becomes. He's ass. He's terrible. He's terrible. We saw it when he played center at the beginning of the year, when I was already pissed off because I told niggas K. May should be the starting center. And they just did that because of the money. They just did that because they allotted a certain amount of money to Austin Corbett, and it was more than Cade Mays. And so, magically, all of a sudden, Cade Mays is beat out for the starting center job by Austin Corbett. So I was already blown by that at the beginning of the year. Then everybody gets hurt. Austin Corbett comes back. Cade Mays comes back. They move Austin Corbett back over to right guard, and he looks just as shitty at right guard as he did at center. I think he had if I'm recalling my conversation with Dunk properly, I believe the nigga had a 34 PFF grade today. A 34, right? So it just be niggas not ready for the moment. And these are the niggas that we're supposed to be looking to and relying on, veteran guys that have won in this league before. These are supposed to be the guys that we're looking at, right? And JC hasn't won anything. JC hasn't won anything as a player for the Carolina Panthers, but he's another guy, a veteran guy that you're supposed to be able to look at if you're Trevin Wallace, even though I know he's on season in the IR, right? If you're a Jimmy Horn Jr., or if you're a Lathan Ransom, right? Or if you're a Nick Scorton or a Princely Umiamiyelen. These are supposed to be niggas that you can look towards as veterans on your team and in your locker room and say, lead us. But what do we get? Austin Corbett getting put in Bryce Young's lap all fucking day. And JC Horn with the most critical penalty of the season because of a nigga being undisciplined. A nigga being undisciplined, trying to do too damn it much. And not only does that happen, but then JSN does him in on a little crosser route, right, for another 13 or 14-yard gain right after the penalty. And at that point, I was in the bank. At that point, all hope was damn near lost. Because y'all give up faster than any fan base that I know. Y'all do. Y'all do. But transparently, I understand it. I understand it, right? When I'm in the bank and I see niggas get the hitting exits fast, I understand it because I'll just be 100% honest. I was extremely confused why on the last drive of the game, believe like 2:25 left on the clock, we're in victory formation. To me, it's just so soft, bro. It's just so soft and pussy, right? It's just so soft and pussy. To me, the way that I saw that was, if you've ever watched an adult film and they talk about the money shot, that's the way that I viewed the Carolina Panthers coming out of the 2-minute warning and kneeling the fucking clock out. It looked like an adult film where they were attempting to get the money shot, and the Carolina Panthers were the bitch in that situation. Mouth wide open. Oh, Seattle, hey, thank you so much for coming into our home, right, with the divisional title on the line for us and beating the fuck out of us in front of our fans, and potentially our last regular season matchup, or and potentially our last home game of the year. That's how it translated to me. That's how it felt to me. And if y'all don't feel that way, then cool. I heard the sorry, weak-ass commentary and comments that Dave Canales made about, we just wanted to make sure everybody was healthy going into week 18 against Tampa Bay, this and that. And all of that shit is cool, bro. All of that shit is fine, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. It's soft. It's soft, bro. It's soft. It's soft. It's soft. Niggas don't got no killer, bro. Niggas don't got no dogs in them. That's why we've had 3 opportunities this season alone to clinch a divisional title. And every single time we've nutted up because our leader is going to do shit like, oh, we're getting beat like fuck at home in our last regular season home game by 17 points. And because we feel as though, oh, we're just going to go get ready for Tampa Bay and we don't want to have pride about us. We don't want to have no heart behind us, right? We're going to come out and kneel the ball so everybody stays healthy. And y'all may say, oh, well, what would have came out of it? What, nigga, you don't stop playing until the triple zeros are on the clock. You don't stop playing until triple zeros are on the clock. And them coming out and kneeling the ball, 2 minutes left in the game, down 17, is possibly the softest shit from a Carolina Panthers football team that I've ever seen in my life. And that goes to Dave Canales. Hey, Dave Canales, shout out to you because you made JJ's history books. That is a play that I will simply never forget. And if we lose next week, I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. I'm just warning y'all right now. If we lose next week, it will be a generational crash out. I'm telling y'all right now. And to be honest, FPFO, we might get canceled for the shit that I gotta say. Honestly. No cap, bro. And I really wish that I wish I was joking, bro. And I wish this was just me like trying to put on a facade and me trying to act and do this and that, bro. Like I really wish it was that, but I swear to God it's not, bro. I swear to God it's not. I really like the thoughts that I had in my brain when I saw that team come out with 2 minutes left in the game and kneel the ball. If you could get convicted for acts of crimes just for what you thought, I would have been locked up and potentially doing 20 to 25. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all something. That's the way it made me feel, and that's the emotion that it triggered inside of me. Because, like I said, the only thing that I see, and maybe this is me, maybe I need therapy, maybe I need to cleanse my brain, right? Maybe I need to just do some breathing exercises or just guard my my eye gates better, right? But the only thing that I see when you're down with 2 minutes left, you're down 17 points and you're at home for your last regular season game, the only thing that I see is the money shot and an adult film. You getting on your knees and opening your mouth wide open and begging for the Seattle Seahawks to come on you. That's what I see. That's how it translates in my brain. But maybe, like I said, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's a JJ problem. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Round of applause. Appreciate the super chat. Shout out Placito. He said, people say we're a young team, but our vets failed us. Yes, 1,000%. 1,000%. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Hey, listen, that moment will be permanently ingrained in my brain. Seeing the Carolina Panthers down 17. Actually, I don't think for the rest of my days until I croak, I don't think that I will ever forget that moment. I don't think that I will ever forget that moment. Just absolutely pussy shit. And niggas always get mad about how FPFO talks and the adjectives and pronouns that we use, right? Can't call niggas bitch. We can't do this and that. That's what Ra always advises us. But unfortunately, there's no other way to describe what I saw today other than pussy shit. Other than pussy shit. It's very simple. There's no other way to describe it. It's just simply not. It's not, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Hey, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. No, listen,
bro?
listen, bro. Listen. Like God understands. Listen. Just listen to me, bro. And I know that you're sick, so I'm gonna try and be, I'm gonna try and be patient and shit like that. I'm just
don't do too much, bro, because I'm not.
Listen.
I'm not in the
just
spirit.
not in anybody's best interest for you to piss me off, bro. Honestly, it's just not. I'm just telling you, bro. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you guys that were on here, what night do we go live? Friday. Then you guys know that I don't know who got me sick. I mean, there's a thought that some people would throw out there. But either way, I'm sick as fuck. And as you guys know, the same thing that T Mac got, probably the same shit I got, is the reason why maybe he didn't do anything today. But I don't really know because
He's worthless. He's worthless. He's worthless, bro.
because
He's
if he
worthless.
feels anything like I do, then I understand it. But there was also nothing going his way anyway. But yeah, I'm not feeling the best. It's been very tough the past couple of days. But what I seen today just didn't make it any better. It damn near made it worse. Um, it was just bad. All in all, it was just terrible. But I'm happy to be here. Is what they say, I guess. What question do you have to ask me?
I don't have any transparently. I don't have any fucking question to ask you. Honestly, maybe the chat does. I don't have shit to ask you. I know how I feel. I know how, and I already went ahead and told him the only reason why I had a Reaper hoodie on is to sell him because he's worthless. What I seen today, I won't say he's worthless. Let me go slow because just last week I was saying, oh, he's the answer. He's this, he's that.
Yeah,
And
you were
honestly,
saying that.
it was just too fucking premature. I should have waited.
3 years is not too premature.
Well, when you're actually, you're right. When you're not doing it consistently, I should have held off on the crown for a couple more damn it weeks to see how he closed the year. Because 14 to 24 for 54 yards.
Yeah, I mean it. Like that, but that's what makes me like. Obviously, some of the things were on him as far as some of the throws and stuff like that. But that's what makes me attribute it to play calling as well, because like I feel like a lot of those plays that were called where because I think at the start of the half, like he was like something, he had threw like 16 passes, but only had like 40 yards or some shit like that. But like most of those were going like behind the line of scrimmage, like they were check downs. And I'm just like, how many plays were designed for it to be that way? Like I just find it hard.
Not many.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, bro.
That pressure got to him.
I don't know if that's.
It ain't many play designs where it's designed for you to throw the damn ball to Chuba Hubbard when they know the nigga can't catch.
That's I don't know being pussy. What my thing is, why was Chuba Hubbard in the game on majority of the passing downs when Rico was a better receiving back? That's another thing that I've been questioning all year, but I haven't said anything about it because it seems so minute that I'm just like, there's no reason to bring it up. But in a game like this, like, why is he even in a game where, obvious passing downs? Why is Chuba Hubbard in the game over Rico Dowdle? But I guess that's another question. But either way, like I felt like a lot of what happened today was play calling. Like we came out soft. It didn't seem like that we wanted to necessarily win the game. It doesn't seem like the scheme and the design of the team as a whole was to win the football game. Because like I said earlier in the week, it was more so like, okay, we know like we can lose this and we still got another week to fight. We still have a chance to make playoffs in week 18. And that's exactly how it seemed like they approached the game.
Yep, that's literally 5 minutes ago before you got on. That's exactly what I said. I said, me and Terrence talked about it on Friday. And the only thing that we asked and the only thing that we demanded was that the team came out and played as though this was their playoff berth on the line on Sunday, not feeling as though you have a safety net. And when I had to go on Twitter, right, and my veteran top 3 paid cornerback is laughing about a penalty that he received on 3rd and 21 that potentially may have cost us the game.
That was the face mask.
Want to fucking rage out? Yes, that was the face mask.
What was the context? What was the context of him laughing? Like, it's like a laughable penalty, or like?
No, don't worry. Damn it, don't worry. Don't worry, because I'm sure there's more people that are confused by me taking that stance too. So I'm just gonna show y'all. Y'all tell me what's funny. Too much smiling, nigga. We know you got veneers. We understand. We know that you paid good money for them.
Okay,
I know, nigga. I'm just telling nigga something, bro. I'm just telling nigga something. See, in chat, see, this nigga's gonna come in here on energy. See, oh, okay. He's one of the niggas that I'm talking
I'm
about, bro.
literally asking. I'm
Honestly,
asking the context, bro. Like, what's the context?
I'm about to show you.
Because it's like he can be laughing like, oh, that's a laughable call. Like they
Oh
call
yeah,
that.
I
That's
wish
like,
that was the case. I wish that was the case.
Can you let us know what happened on that face mask penalty?
I just got my hands too high. My hands too high. And like as soon as I hit his face mask, I tried to let go, but he kind of sold it a
I
little
was
bit.
gonna say it looks like he's
Yeah, like I hit his face mask. I ain't even like I felt like I ain't clinched. I ain't see the replay. But yeah, I seen him sell it. And yeah, they called this a bad play on me. I gotta have my hands lower and just get him out of bounds, especially on the down the distance.
When it happened, did you know like instantly that it was gonna be?
Yeah, when I seen the flag, I knew it was gonna be a face mask.
I just don't know. I just don't know what requires all of those teeth, bro. I just don't know what's funny. I really don't. I don't understand what's. I don't. You're laughing, bro.
I don't think.
It's niggas like him and his fan base, bro.
I don't think it's as bad as you're making it seem. Like I think like I don't think that reaction is as bad as you're making it seem. But I do think like in that situation, a guy like J.C. Horn, a Pro Bowler, a All Pro, a leader of this team, a veteran on this team, where you've been in a position like this before, i.e., a couple years ago, Tom Brady's last year with Tampa Bay, where you were, in the game for the division, where you ended up not suiting up because you broke your wrist or whatever. Like, I feel like that's a penalty that you shouldn't have, nonetheless. Like, being the status that you have with the team, but I don't necessarily think that press conference alluded to like, oh, like this shit is a joke, so to speak.
Well, that's how I felt. That's how I felt with the amount of money, time, and gas that I go through every season. To me, it's nothing even worth smiling about when you get kicked in your mouth 27-10. Not only that, but don't forget 2 short weeks ago, Olave and Vele put dick in you as well. So I could even make the argument that we're even in this position because of your position group. And at times, specifically you, J.C. Horn.
Well,
so yeah, don't come to me when it's media availability.
That will be triggering.
Smiling, nigga.
That will be triggering.
No, go ahead and ask your question, nigga. You ain't gonna trigger me no more than I already am. So go ahead and ask your question.
That would just be the reason I say that would be triggering, because you say like in this position because of you, because your position group, or blah blah blah. But when I mention anything about EJ, you get the cop and please. Like that's the crazy part.
Because you always, I'm gonna tell you why, bro. And it is gonna be triggering because you do this shit literally every game.
I knew.
You do this. Every game you lose, you try to do it against New England too. The same thing that I said in the group chat with Yak. Stop trying to blame the defense every single time we lose. When you see your offensive group, your quarterback threw the football for 54 total yards in a full football game at a professional level in year 4.
Would you like to give context though? What was the first thing?
Run to the defense.
What was the first thing that I said today? That the offense looked like bullshit. That was the first thing. Before I mentioned anything about the defense, I said the offense looked like bullshit. And the only thing that it's funny that because you always try to mention stuff out of context to try to make your point sound, a little bit better, even though it's bullshit. You always try to mention stuff out of context. So just like today, you the one that had mentioned off the record in our group chat, but it's going to be on the record now. You the one had mentioned that, oh, like when does it get to a point where you let your best corner travel? Or when do you let JC start taking JSN? And I simply said at the end of the game that along with the other stuff throughout the season, as we talked about the defenses played towards the back end of games, the New Orleans Saints games, there was a couple other games this season to where they just played 20 yards off the ball where it was just bullshit effort called by EJ. And then even in the press conference, they're like, oh, miscommunication in the defense, which has happened the last 2 years. But nonetheless, out of all of that, I mentioned, outside of all of that, like coupling together, I also want EJ to be gone just based on the fact that he doesn't let JC travel. And then all of a sudden, Terrence is blaming the defense for the loss. So, like I said, you like to mention
Yeah,
stuff
because
out
that's
of
just how to
context
him it feels, bro.
to further
That's
your
just how
point.
it feels.
No, it doesn't matter how it feels to you.
That's
It's
how it
not.
feels, nigga.
It's not logical, and it's not correct. But anything to further your point, then I guess whatever floats your boat, huh?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just telling you, it's just not how it feels. Because I have PTSD from you when you try to blame the defense for what happened in New England.
Go to therapy.
So it's just like it's just on par for you. It's on par for you. And let me tell y'all this, chat. I don't recall a message of this nigga Terrence mentioning Bryce's name at all fucking day. All day. All day.
What
I
do you
don't recall. Hey, nigga, I'm just telling you. I personally don't recall a message in which you mentioned
Bro.
Bryce's name all fucking day.
What did you want?
I'm just
literally,
telling you, nigga.
what did you want me to say? I said
nigga runs and
I said it
EJ.
was I said it was dog shit play calling. Like it was dog shit play calling. Obviously, the interception that he threw was fucking horrible. Was horrific. But other than that, I mean, he accounted for our only points. So what do you want me to say?
It's an excuse.
What do you want? How is it an excuse?
Blaming it all on play calling is an excuse.
It's not blaming. I said play calling was the majority of the reason why the game was lost. Play calling was majority.
I just simply don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't know why you. Because have you seen the all 22? No, because it hasn't came out exactly.
Yeah,
so
no,
if you
I
just
haven't, so that's why I can't.
Yeah,
but I'm just telling you.
Okay, so
I
if you
don't
just
agree with that,
you don't agree with that
because there was a lot of situations where I see Seattle and man, our receivers winning by NFL standards, and my quarterback not letting his nuts drop and making the throw and just deciding to go the easy route and checking the ball down.
You see your receivers winning based on you haven't seen the all 22. You're in person, so your view is a little jaded. But you telling me that I'm just going to play calling when you took the same exact stance is what's weird. Because chat, I guarantee
I did not take the same.
If y'all seen any group chat that we've been in, you could ask Yak, you could ask Dylan, you could ask Rod. If y'all seen any group chat that we've been in today, you will see JJ blaming the play calling. But all of a sudden, it's weird. It's weird that I take that shit.
But because the difference is you're blaming the whole loss on play calling. You're blaming Bryce's ineptitude to compete at a high level on an NFL stage. You're blaming that on play calling. Was the play calling questionable at times? 1,000%.
A lot of the times.
In that same breath, Bryce's play today also compromised us.
Okay, cool.
I would say his play today compromised us more than the fucking play calling. Because if you just step up and make one or two throws, then maybe the play calling can be a bit better, nigga.
I don't agree with that. His play today was worse than the play calling itself. I don't agree with that, but I also don't dismiss the fact that he should have played better today. That he didn't play like the Bryce that we've seen over the past few games, who hasn't put us at harm's way. Like I don't disagree with that, but it would be illogical to say that the play calling didn't play a big factor into why we lost the game today. Because I think the team as itself wasn't prepared to play. Like, it's just simple. I don't understand why you're dismissing the fact that this has been the same thing throughout the whole year. This team hasn't won back-to-back fucking games since week 6. Like, why are you dismissing that? They don't step up when it's time to step up to the challenge. When it's a big challenge in front of them, when it's a chance to fucking let your nuts hang, this team doesn't step up. Stop fucking dismissing that point. Like, it's lame, and it seems like that you're fucking babying the team as a whole because you failed to mention that. And I told you that Friday. The reason that I don't think this team is gonna win is because they don't step up in fucking big moments. And the same thing happened again today. It's none less than this team doesn't step up in big moments. It's just as simple as that. If you go and look at the history of what has happened over this season, over the duration of the season, this has been the same team as they showed today. You win a big game and then you drop another game. You win a big game again and then you drop another game. When it's time to put everything on the line and push all the chips in the middle of the table, you don't step up. You're not able to come to the table and complete the challenge. That's just who this team is. They've showed you this time and time again throughout the season. I don't understand why is this such a surprise that they didn't win today. Or why is such a surprise that they came out sloppy? They came out looking soft. They came out not ready to play football. The coaches came out not ready to execute to the game plan. Players came out not ready to step up in big moments. JC with the pass interference. Bryce Young with the ill-advised throw to T-Mac that led into an interception. Chuba Hubbard with the fumble. This team as a whole didn't come ready to play. And that's on coaching. That's on play calling. That's on what the identity of this team has been built on. They're not ready to step up in big moments, which I've been saying all fucking year. And it's happened again. I don't understand why we're dismissing that.
I'm not.
Like, that's literally what it is.
I literally had a whole conversation about that before you got on.
That's what it is.
Open the stream up. That has nothing to do with play calling.
No, that has everything.
Absolutely nothing to do with play calling.
That has everything to do with play calling and the way that this team is prepared, led by their head coach Dave Canales, who is also someone that calls the plays. So when you loop it all back in together, it's all the same thing. It boils down to the same thing.
Round of applause. Shout out Mark. I can't pronounce your last name, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say Mark. Shout out Mark. I feel like Dave and Dan
Marcus
Morgan
Lowry?
had to understand. Huh?
Marcus Lowry?
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly why we keep you around, nigga. That's exactly why we keep you around for sure. I feel like Dave and Dan Morgan. Jesus Christ. I feel like Dave and Dan Morgan have to understand that football is like a game of chess, not checkers. It makes no sense to do this week to week. Marcus, I need more context. I have no idea what you're referencing. And see, this is the thing too. Like, this is what really triggers me. Seahawks fans are very, very arrogant, and they have a misconception of who they are. So this nigga comes in, right? Let me see if I can find this comment, because this is how you have niggas feeling. Let's see if I can find it.
How I have niggas feeling?
No, not you. The Panthers, specifically the offensive side of the ball, specifically Bryce Young. I can't find it. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. So, so this defense is better than the Legion of Boom, by the way.
Yeah, that's not true. I do think that they have a fairly good defense. Like, I do think their defense is legit. I don't think it's Legion of Boom. Like, I think that we more so shot ourselves in the foot more than anything than what the defense did. Yeah. Definitely not the Legion of Boom by any stretch.
Yeah, I don't understand what I mean.
I think they are a legit defense, though.
Round of applause. My apologies. EC Drummer, sorry about that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, actually, I won't even listen. I won't even add any more context. I already told y'all how I feel about it, but unfortunately, yeah, EC, you might be right. That's how, at least EC, that's how it made me feel. Oh, let's get the money shot. Carolina Panthers, last home game of the regular season, get dick placing them by 17 points at home against the Seattle Seahawks, and they kneel the ball out with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's how it made me feel. That's how I viewed it. Actually, let me. I mean, I guess. I think that's a cop out too. I do. I just think it's like
Mr. Big conspiracy theory theorist.
Huh?
I said Mr. Big conspiracy theorist.
I felt like it was always going to come down to week 18, but also like at what point? Like, I can see that more so in the Saints game, but the NFL script writers don't make you come out of the third quarter, get a turn. Oh, shout out Mike Jackson too, by the way. Shout out Mike Jackson too. And honestly, maybe they don't need to let JC travel. Maybe Mike needs to fucking travel. Maybe it needs to be Mike. If JC can't get it done and JC can't keep his fucking hands outside of the face mask, then maybe it just needs to be Mike. Maybe it needs to be Mike. Nevertheless, I don't even know where I was saying.
Because you just got this.
I don't even remember what I was saying. I just
yeah, it's hard when you just get
know
the.
That, I just know that Mike Jackson is that nigga, and he got paid $500,000 today. Shout out Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson, Nick Scorton, Derek Brown, Trevon Merring, the only niggas that was ready to go today. Shout out to y'all. Shout out those 4. Everybody else, dick placed in them.
I think Travis Gibson plays solid.
Yeah, I'll give him that as well. Round of applause. Okay, this is from Marcus. What I mean is inconsistency. For example, when the defense is clicking and the offense can't capitalize on the opportunity. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't.
I mean,
work.
that's been the way all season.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we're just being honest, bro, like I don't know a complete game. Like, okay, maybe the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah.
But even the Los Angeles Rams, our defense was still getting dick placed in them. We just so happened to get 3 turnovers.
It's shout out to Matthew Stafford. I was about to say, it's hard to find really games throughout the season to where the defense and offense has played complementary football together, like as a collective throughout this whole season. And that's been the thing, like, because in the Los Angeles Rams game, we said that, like, oh, this is one of the first times that we've seen that the defense and the offense has played balanced football to where we look like a complete football team. So I mean, what can he say about him? He's sorry. I don't even know why we keep. I think the amount of times that he gets mentioned is probably majority of this show.
Lucito, I don't understand why you always trying to start bullshit. I don't get it. Like, honestly,
he's sorry because at that point in the game where he lined up offsides, like even though it was an incomplete pass, but it was going to be null and void anyway because he just can't do right, just can't get right. No matter what he does, can't get right. That's his new name, can't get right. You remember the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence?
Of course.
Yeah, can't get right. That's his new name for me. He's just worthless, bro. He's worthless.
What can I say? What did he have? 1 target today again?
I mean, he doesn't deserve any more targets, bro. Honestly.
Okay, I was just asking. 1 target.
And I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what niggas want me to say. I don't really have anything to say. It's embarrassing. Grown ass man, 2nd year in the league, 1st round pick, can't line up on size. You know, so. Oh, and by the way, the nigga played 5 years in college. So.
And had 1 good season, and we felt to draft him in the 1st round.
That was just additional context there.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie, but y'all niggas hate.
Some people might not know that. Some people might not know that he had 1 good season at South Carolina. Some might not know that.
Well, yeah, when you're actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah, are you ready to cop police for him?
No, not at all. I don't have anything to say. Can I ask you a question? Were you inferring? And I want to just ask this and just move away as fast as possible.
don't ask a bullshit question.
I'm not. Listen, nigga. Listen. Were you inferring that I got you sick?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I just had to make sure.
No, I don't know how. I don't know how you would have gotten me sick.
Well, that's why I had to make sure that's not what you were inferring.
There was other people that some people alluded to that might have gotten me sick, but they're also not sick, but they could potentially be sick going forward because they've been around me. So I don't know. Basically.
Shout out One Carolina in the building, man. Just here to have honest conversations, bro. I mean, it ain't even really much more to talk about, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is serving it. Well, actually, since we're an hour in, if you're unfamiliar with the show and what this is for Panthers fans only, live. Um, like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. If you're watching on YouTube live currently, or if you're watching on the playback, shout out to y'all. Chat, what's happening? Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Another thing, that game just damn near made my symptoms worse. Like, I just felt additional shit happening as the game went on, bro. It's just, oh my god. But go ahead, sorry. I just,
no, you're
it's
okay.
embarrassing. Just embarrassing.
I mean, dude, but the thing about it is, we're gonna win week 18. We're gonna win week 18. So if we don't, y'all might not ever see me again. Divisional title on the line. I'd say probably about $700 worth of bets on the line. So a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, it's not looking too good for you right now. I gotta look in my.
And honestly, I think that you're part of the reason why we have failed to clinch. Because no, listen, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because I really think that it's bad juju, bro. Like, you legitimately bet against your team. I think it's bad juju. I think that you're part of the reason why. Like, honestly, not just you, but you're definitely part of it.
Why?
Because it's bad juju. It just is. It's just nasty. It's just nasty. Round of applause. Hey, we're gonna get a soundboard soon, so we can stop this little. All of that, we're gonna stop that shit very soon. I can't even describe it the way I want to describe it. Shout out Marcus again. I also feel like Bryce is gonna have a monster game against Tampa next game. Panthers smell blood in the water, and it's over for 10. I mean, Marcus, listen, nigga, that shit sounds great. That shit sounds great. Them niggas don't smell shit. They don't smell shit. They don't got that shit. Hey, Marcus, what you think and how you feel about this team and what you desire for them to have is totally different than what they actually have. So you think they have this phenomenal sense of smell in which they can smell blood in the water, and unfortunately, I don't think them niggas got it in them. I don't think that they can smell blood in the water. If they win, it's going to be because Tampa Bay fails to execute their game plan. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen if they do win.
Hard
because
to beat the
this
team twice.
Unfortunately, it's just not, it's just been too many opportunities that we've had for me to have an immense level of faith in this team, honestly. It just is. Lose to the Saints twice, lose today, right, when it's 3-3 out of halftime. You get the turnover out of halftime. Shout out Mike Jackson. And then you give the bitch up 2 possessions back to back, and then you're dead in the water. Because you have the inability to move the football, whether that's because of Bryce Young, whether that's because of the play calling. Let my co-host tell it, right? So, yeah, I just don't, I hope that you're right, but yeah, I just don't know, nigga. I just don't know. I just don't know, bro.
Ooh.
I just don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't really got shit up. I don't know how many times we got to watch Chuba Hubbard fumble the football in big moments.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's your boy.
Who are your boys?
That's your folks.
It just seems like anybody that I like or I fuck with, like, you just can't stand them. So what players on the team do you like besides being on your knee for Bryce Young? If you don't mind me asking. Just to let the chat know.
What players on the team that I do like? Is that the question?
Do I have to repeat myself?
I'm just asking, is that the question?
Yes. What players on the team do you fuck with, nigga? Yes, that's the question.
I like JC. I like T-Mac. I like Mitchell Evans. I like Rico Dowdle. I like
you
Bryce
say you
Young.
like JT?
JC.
Oh, I'm sorry.
JC, Rico Dowdle, Mitchell Evans, Bryce Young, T-Mac, Jalen Coker, Damian Lewis, Robert Hunt, Cade Mays sometimes. Nick Scorton, Trayvon Merring, Mike Jackson.
Okay, all right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Because a lot of these niggas that you like that you're naming, you don't really fuck with. Like for example, Mike Jackson. For example, like Mike Jackson.
Bro, I just wish you would stop trying to paint that fucking narrative.
You don't fuck with him. You don't.
No, you just failed. You just hate when players get criticized. Like that's your problem. Do you watch Nightcap at all with Unc and Ocho? Do you see sometimes? Huh?
Occasionally.
Well, Ocho, he has this problem to where he doesn't like to critique players. Like he has a hard time doing it because like he's just such a nice guy, as he would say, and he has a certain relationship with players. That's the fucking vibe you give off. You just don't like when players get critiqued. But the thing is, on this show, we don't show no favoritism. Right? There's no favoritism. There's no saying what we want you guys to hear, at least from my perspective. Everybody is going to get fucking smoked, regardless if it's the star player, the worst player on the team, they're going to get smoked. So when I critique Mike Jackson for when he had a bad stretch of games against New England, against Miami. No, nigga, you wait. Against New England, against Miami. There was a couple other games he had that was bad. And when I critique Mike Jackson for that, and then I go on the show and give him praise, but not to the magnitude that you want me to. The same thing about J.C. Horn, where he had a good game against, I think it was the Jets. And I said he had a great game, but it was not to the magnitude that you and some of the weird-ass fans wanted me to give him credit for. Oh, that's when I become a hater. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's just nobody escapes blame for me. Really.
So did I not agree with you when Mike Jackson had that?
No, you did. No, you didn't, nigga.
Okay. All right, you're right.
So even if you did, how did I get labeled a hater on Mike Jackson for that?
Because I just feel like you've been hating on him the last two years, nigga.
No, don't be saying you feel like, nigga. Go based on what I said, not what you feel like.
Because you said that he's asked multiple times.
Throughout the game.
Let's just start there. Because you said he's asked multiple times.
Throughout the games that he's looked like dog shit.
And what games are those? Mind you, this is an NFL leader in PBUs this season. He also made $500,000 this year. Hey, shout out Mike, nigga. The real Mike Jack.
Congratulations. But the games that he didn't do anything in, those are the games that I'm referencing. Like New England, like Miami. There's another game that I can't really recall that he played like shit in. Yes, nigga, don't start looking stupid. Just go look up the stats that he was the primary fucking defender on. They will tell you all you need to know. And honestly, just go roll back the fucking tape when we record it, and you would agree. So yeah, those games where I critique him on. But I get labeled a hater. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care.
I just ask questions.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I just ask questions, bro. And you just seem like a hater. That's it. Same way you still trying to put it on my body that I'm a Bryce hater. How you are. Other niggas in the chat.
Everybody knows that. Everybody who's been following us.
What do y'all niggas want me to do, man?
Everybody who's been following us everybody who has been following us since we drafted Bryce will deem you as a Bryce Young hater. The day one fans would deem you as a Bryce Young hater because the shit that you said about Bryce is damn near unforgivable. You even had made up in your mind that you felt like Bryce has seen our content to the point to where when you were at training camp that he was just fucking ignoring you.
Oh yeah, because that's 100% a fact.
Oh, okay. So don't get up here and say.
What did I ever say about him that made me a hater?
Like, everything. Go roll the clip. It's too much for me to recite. We would be here all fucking night if you wanted me to recite that.
Because I said he was ass his rookie season.
No, you said he was. You said that he's not the guy. You said that multiple times. Yeah, don't look stupid, nigga. You said that multiple times.
Buddy, hold on.
You said that
prior to the 10-game stretch last year, did you believe Bryce Young was the guy? Actually, tell me this, because this is going to let me know how we proceed through the night. Did you, week 2, when Bryce Young got benched, were you out on Bryce Young, and did you believe that his career as a Carolina Panther was over? Yes or no?
I don't think I
remember the specific episode.
I don't think I believe that his career was over, but I think
Yeah, we
that
got him.
how do we got him? I don't think that I believe his career was over, but I thought that he was playing horrible, and it was going to be hard for the Carolina Panthers to get off of Bryce Young. So therefore, his career in Carolina technically wouldn't be over because it would be hard for them to get off of him. So yeah.
Okay. Shout out Xavier Leggett.
For what?
Just in general. Feel like I need to say it to help his mental health like stay up. Just in case he watches the show in the way you slander his name.
I mean, he's playing ass. There's nothing else to say about it.
He's getting 1 target a fucking week. He's getting 1 target a week.
Stay on sides.
Anytime you go through a whole half of football, hey, let me just tell you. Let's just pull up the stats. The leading target receivers this week was Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle. So that's why I just say niggas is not ready for the moment. Specifically, when I say niggas, I'm talking about Bryce Young. Just so there's no confusion on that front. But let's just go look at the stats. I mean, this will be outstanding, phenomenal. This will be fun.
Thank you, QJ. I appreciate it.
Oh, let me go see
if you need a reference of JJ putting BY9 on the cross, check FPFO Vikings versus Panthers review. JJ destroys BY9. I mean, hey, QJ, you could probably check back multiple of those, but thank you for giving people the, games that you can actually go back and click on.
What happened that game? Is that the game where Sam Franklin had a pick 6 and carried the nigga and defense carried yet again? And yeah, that is the game where the nigga was just throwing the ball backwards, fumbling the bitch 3 times. I was hating.
Why would we target Excel if he proven he can't catch, win routes, or show anybody control at all? Facts.
Hey, y'all gotta.
JJ will blame Bryce before he blames Excel. Facts.
Yeah. Y'all have to get that. Y'all have to get that he can't catch narrative out of y'all's body because it's not true.
Hates people coddling Bryce, but actively coddles Excel. Woo!
Who said that?
Bryce used to hit Excel in the face mask, then blame Bryce because he ain't catch it. I mean, it's just nasty, bro. But hey, let him tell it. It's me trying to paint these narratives.
No,
bro, look at the fucking chat. If you look at the last 10 comments in the chat, you can see who all said everything.
Can I ask a question?
What are you looking for, bro?
Can I ask a question? Do you mind? Has the quality of targets that XL has received this year, have they been similar to the ones that he was receiving last year? Yes or no?
No, because he proved that last year he couldn't catch the football. Okay. So it's like, why would I? Okay, cool. Why would I? No worries. Lack of trust because you've given me nothing to trust. You've given me nothing to trust in. So yes, lack of trust.
All right, cool. So then when Dave Canales comes out and doesn't call deep shots for Bryce Young and doesn't call the plays that you want him to call, I'm going to reference back to this point where you say lack of trust because you've given me nothing to trust in. I'm just going to say the same thing for Bryce. Same thing.
That's not true because we actively seen after Dave Canales said that he needs to be able to trust his quarterback to make those plays. Literally the next game after he made those plays and he called those plays. There's been deep shots to Jalen Coker all season long. So I mean, yeah, you're not going to be able to come back to this clip because you would just have nothing to stand on.
Okay. Shout out Bryce Young, best quarterback in the NFL. Best quarterback in the NFL, completing 14 passes in the whole NFL game for 54 yards. Hey, shout out Bryce Young. Shout out to the Carolina Reaper.
And look, this is the narrative that he tries to paint and spin.
No, it's not a narrative. I'm just saying that. Shout out to him. I'm just saying. That's all. Look. What the? Let him not get it done next week.
Damn, Charbonnet went crazy.
Yeah, he did. He was toting that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, but no, that doesn't have it. Never mind.
He was toting that bitch.
Yeah, shout out.
I ain't gonna lie. What did JSN do?
Enough.
Oh my god. Only thing I want to see is Nick score. Oh wow, look. Oh wow, JC. Or excuse me, Mike.
Well, I mean, if that nigga had to have if he had to have 11 tackles, if he had to have 11 tackles, then you know the front seven wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, only nigga that came to play today. I'll tell you who was doing something. I don't even need to say his name because that's gonna be the next nigga you get to hating on because I like. So
well, I get hating on him. I like Nick scoring.
Oh, Ashawn Robinson, shout out to you. Finally. Glad to know you're still on the football team. Cam Jackson had a hell of a day. 5 tackles. Hell of a day by his standards. LeBron Ray. Would you like to take a wild guess at what Austin Corbett's PFF grade was today?
I mean, I'm sure it's probably dog shit.
34. He's horrible.
Boy. Bad football, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, Taylor Moton be getting fucking cooked, nigga. Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
Taylor Moton had a 74 today, I believe.
Yeah, but Taylor Moton be getting cooked. If you turn on the film, that nigga be getting fucking cooked. I watched him tackle Rico Dowdle today. Because one, he missed the block. He missed the block, and then once he missed the block, he just fucking rammed Rico for whatever reason.
All right. First and foremost, got to give a lot of credit to the Seahawks coming out here, playing.
Already hate his tonality.
Tough all day, coming up with some big conversions throughout the day. And then, from there, I just got to talk about our defense and the amazing game they played to give us opportunities offensively. We didn't do anything with those. A part of that was just the Seahawks, having great scheme, playing together, making things difficult on us. And but we made mistakes. We made mistakes on the offensive side. And when you play a good team like this, you have to be able to take advantage. You got to do things right. And that's what we have to look at in front of us there. Any questions? Open it up.
How big an impact was T-Mac's illness, and what happened on the interception with him and Bryce?
He was playing his butt off out there. He looked fast. He was doing everything. If anything, I would say just schematically, just trying for me and Brad, just trying to figure out ways to make sure we create access and opportunities for T-Mac. I didn't see a drop in his game, in terms of his performance and all that. I love the fact that he was able to get out there for his teammates and do what he did. The interception, underthrown slightly there in zone. Love played it, low to high, came up underneath it. We thought we had a nice concept to the boundary right there. There was some space, and I think Bryce would be the first one to tell you he'd like to be able to put that ball on the line on the inside right there.
You weren't able to stretch the field that much, didn't even really pass downfield. Was that because of the Seattle defense?
They did a great job having discipline, staying deep on a lot of our concepts. I think what you saw is a lot of balls go to the checkdowns in different ways. They rallied up and tackled us really well. We didn't end up getting a lot of yards out of some of those checkdowns, but when they play it right and the defense plays from depth and they stay on top and discipline, it wasn't for a lack of trying. We called some, passes to try to go down the field, and they did a great job of making the ball get to the check down and rallied up and made some tackles.
Dave, what are the emotions right now after you saw Tampa Bay lost, you have a chance to win the division? What are kind of the emotions right now with you and in the locker room.
Yeah, we definitely feel the missed opportunity, but at the same time, we know it's in front of us. It's clearly defined. It was going to come down to this game.
So
us
tired of
handling
hearing
our
that shit,
business
bro.
and facing the Bucks one more
I'm
time
so
on the
tired
last
of
game
hearing
of the
that
season.
shit.
Couldn't ask for a better situation for this. The guys are excited and fired up about that, and we got to get over the fact that we missed an opportunity. With the Bucks losing that game. So, but our focus has to go to the next one really quickly.
3rd and 20, I believe, the face mask penalty on JC.
Yeah.
What'd you see on first?
It was unfortunate. He rallies up to make a tackle. He didn't really pull the face mask, but there's contact there, and he grasped it a little bit, and the official called it the way he saw it. And really unfortunate it happened in that situation where we could have had a chance to get the ball back and try to do something.
How do you address missed opportunities behind the scenes? Because we saw this with the Saints loss, and you guys bounced back. How do you bounce back from a performance like this on offense?
Yeah, it's going to come down to some really basic stuff. And from what I could tell live, just whether it was, formationally or whether it was just the technique that was involved in what we were asking them to do, we got to make sure that we clear those things up so we can play our best ball. And especially when you're playing a really good defense, that we have to be sharp. We have to be on our stuff.
You touched on it. What was your assessment of Bryce Young today?
I thought he was competing, and he was making the ball go where it was supposed to be. Other than the
Cop
interception,
out. Soft shit.
he was competing and giving us an opportunity, and operating in what we were asking him to do. So, I'll have to look at the film to get a full grade on it. But I saw him out there competing, making some plays with his legs. Critical 4th down right there on the touchdown drive to be able to get us a new set of downs so we can stay in the flow of it.
Dave, on Leggett lined up offside on that 4th down play. What happened there?
Yeah, the official tried to warn him. He was telling him he's had his foot there. He was trying to let him know, and Xavier kind of didn't see what he was doing and thought he was okay on that. So we got to clean that up.
So the official trying to tell him it. Never mind.
He's too full confident.
Go ahead.
Yeah, never mind. I'm sure you'll find an excuse. The official tried to warn him and he still didn't listen, but I'm sure you'll find an excuse, so never mind. Maybe he didn't see him. It was raining, right?
No, it was not. It didn't rain the whole game. But
just keep playing ball.
Just fucking incompetent. Unprepared.
Keep playing ball. Keep working on the fundamentals.
Did you find yourself peeking at the scoreboard at all? Did anyone tell you the Bucks scored?
Not at all. For us, it was going to be about playing this game all the way through the duration of it, and right until the game got 17 points away from us there at the end. Like down 10 points with time on the clock, felt like we had a good opportunity to make that happen. They got a big sack on us. To really create like a 4th and long situation. And, they made it difficult there. But for me, it was just like, let's compete. Let's find a way to win. We need all those reps. We need everything we can. Every series matters for this group. So wanted to try to take this thing as far as we could.
I know the game was out of reach by that point, but you took some knees at the end of the game. Why did you do that?
Yeah, ran the ball in the first one. And for me, like at that point with 17 points down, with the amount of time we had, the important thing for me is to make sure that we get to this next game healthy at that point.
Pussy
and
shit.
My brain never went there before that drive. But once they scored that last touchdown, I knew what it was. And Rico looked good today running the ball when he had chances to touch it. And so did Chuba. And, I just wanted to make sure that we were able to go into this next game at full strength.
Did you request for the score not to be shown in the stadium?
They gave me an option, and I really want to treat it like any other game. I wanted to make sure that our guys were focused on the task at hand. It's every play, every series that matters right there. Didn't want anybody looking around trying to figure out what was happening based on the score of that one. Let's play our best football. That's got to be the focus.
What's the status of Jatavius Sanders, and also how him not being there, how that impacts you not being able to use the 3 tight end personnel group that you use often in the run game?
Yeah, it definitely took some of our game out of there. We were able to use Jake Curhan a little bit in some of those spots. JT suffered a broken ankle, so he's going to get surgery tomorrow, I believe, and we're going to miss him a lot because he's been so versatile, a guy that we can really count on.
Another nigga can't get right. 2 years, 2 injuries with JT Sanders.
Yeah, just trying to isolate the safeties, maybe one-on-one.
The more time goes on, the more it looks as though the 2024 draft class is just complete dog shit, led by Xavier Leggett.
Now led by. Nonetheless, never mind. It just seems like we always just miss on tight ends for whatever reason. I just don't understand that. because that shit
I
Mitchell.
think you hit on, bro. On Mitchell.
No, that shit Mitchell Evans pulled today. Oh, hey, you
When
should
he
have
wearing
heard what
backwards.
you should have heard what I was in here calling him. No, the shit, not even that. The one that he dropped, the one that he called and then dropped on third down, whatever the fuck that was. Oh, you
Oh,
should have heard what I was calling him. Y'all would have canceled me for sure.
it was like that, big bro.
It was bad. It was bad.
They did a great job matching us on the outside. And, Coach McDonald did a great job of mixing the types of coverages, played a little bit more man than they had shown on film. So, where we're trying to attack some of the fire zones and different things like that, we shifted to some more runaway type of concepts in case they threw the man out there. So I think it's just a combination of things, dialing in when they are making this transition, where are those oddballs coming from, and making sure we can execute in those spots.
You see you guys have shown bouncing back from losses like
This is facts.
It's been pretty consistent.
This is facts, Blasito. This is fact. Literally all Dave Canales' press conferences can start and stop with him saying everything's right in front of us. He says that literally every single time we lose.
Over the last 2.5 months. But at some point, are you worried that that's going to take its toll, that you've always had to be bouncing back? And is there anything that signs you make you feel like this team could do it one more time?
It's just who we are. And the guys will look at the film and we'll be able to make some corrections and move forward. And that's been the response from this group. I don't expect anything different this week.
You've talked about these championship opportunities for a couple of weeks now. How has that prepared you for what is a winner go home championship opportunity?
It's to have that mindset, to know that each game truly is a championship opportunity. Here we had one today against a fabulous team, and we couldn't ask for a better situation here to see where we're at and to see if we can call it up and play a really good team and come away with it.
And you shit the bed.
We weren't able to do that, but we have another opportunity in front of us. The guys will be used to having this championship mindset. The way I see it is we've been playing playoff football for over a month, and every single one of these games has mattered. And that's the approach that we have to take. It heightens the focus, and the guys come in ready to work.
I just want to say this because this just hit the this just hit the group chat, and I just want to give more context to the viewers. Average depth of target was 1.6 yards today. And the average air yards, the average of Bryce Young's attempts in the air was negative 1.3 yards per attempt, with Rico and Chuba leading. So there's that.
Dave, they haven't announced kickoff yet. You guys could be a candidate for Saturday. Do you have a preference?
Either way, I know that if you play Saturday, if we do win that game, it allows you to kind of have a normal week of prep in case you are the Saturday wild card. So there's an advantage there. But we're comfortable with whatever slot they put us in, and we'll adjust accordingly with our week. All right. Thank you.
So I also just seen something that says if Atlanta wins out, then Carolina also wins the division as well.
Yeah, I just don't want it that way.
Well, you can get it any way that you can. I just know that shit ain't gonna happen because they got the Rams tomorrow night.
I mean, we also saw them beat Buffalo on prime time a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, this ain't the same team. Tavian just hit that pin, and that shit almost is about to put him in the dirt right here in a second.
Bryce, what do you think went wrong today?
Just didn't execute. Ton of credit to the defense. They did a great job. Offensively, we let them down today. That sucks. Obviously, starts with me.
Yep,
we all take ownership.
We all did.
Had opportunities with the defense helping us out there, and didn't take advantage of them. We give credit to our opponent. It's a good team, so obviously we respect them as well. But just didn't execute on offense.
You guys just didn't really know until you got back into the locker room that Tampa Bay had lost and you had a chance to win the division. I mean, what was that feeling like, realizing that the opportunity was there to win it?
Yeah, we don't deal in hypotheticals. We're all about just winning today. We just want to go 1-0 today. Didn't get that done. That's what sucks. But blessing is, we have opportunity. For us, so we we get to start the playoffs a week early. This is what we wanted, what we were excited for. So, we'll have a quick 24. We'll come back tomorrow, make sure we grow from it, and we'll flush it. Again, we get to start it 1 week early, so we're grateful for that opportunity.
Feel like you guys have since you just beat Tampa 7 days ago.
You don't get any advantages in this league. It's always going to be a new game, a new 60 minutes. We have a ton of respect for them. You always gotta, these division opponents, you always gotta flush it. It's always fun being able to play those chess games, knowing you're gonna play someone twice. But there's no advantage based on the outcome. It's going to be a great challenge for us. So we're excited for the opportunity.
Obviously, you guys have been up and down the last couple of months, and Dave just said, that's kind of who we are right now. Does that experience help you kind of get over this loss and this opportunity and just get to next week as soon as possible?
Yeah, again, we don't get to pull from anything. We're confident in who we are. We know what we're capable of, but that doesn't entitle us to anything. We have to have the best week of preparation yet, because it's the next game. We have to earn the right to go out and try to perform next week the way we want to. So we're going to focus on that. Again, we all believe in each other. We all have all the confidence in the world. Once we turn the page on this one, it'll just be about focusing day to day.
Message to the guys in the locker room and on a team that Dave wants to be player-led, like how important is your voice, guys like Derek, to make sure that the message lands?
Yeah, again, we just got to flush it. Again, all our credit goes to the opponent. We're competitors. We don't. No one likes to lose. No one's happy about today. But in this league, you got to flip the page. We got to be able to turn it. So again, we get to start the playoffs a week early. We want an opportunity. We have that opportunity. Now we have to make sure we embrace it. We take advantage of it. We do the work necessary. So just messages, just again, flush it. Come back ready to learn tomorrow, and then let's focus on having a great week of practice.
Does it surprise you how much man they play defense? David alluded to that.
Yeah.
Did that take you a little bit off guard?
Yeah, again, credit to them. They made adjustments. They came out with a game plan, did a better job of executing it than we did. And that's the league, you're going to go up against different schemes. People are going to make adjustments, and we didn't do a good enough job of being able to react to that and counter it. We'll watch the film, we'll learn and grow from it. But that's the NFL.
A guy that's so level-headed as you are in all situations, what's this roller coaster ride like for the wins and losses for you?
For us, it's just been opportunities to be able to go to the next day. We've had, whatever, you've had highs, you've had lows. For us, coach talks about it all the time, just being consistent, being in love with the process. And for us, that doesn't change, regardless of the outcome, the day, week, whatever it is before, we're focused on the process. So I always take that mindset.
You said you guys have been playing playoff football for a number of weeks now, just in terms of your mindset. As you go into your first NFL winner-go-home game, how has that prepared you for this week?
Yeah, it's coach has done a great job of just putting that on the table, giving us that challenge and us, accepting that, So I have all the confidence in the world in this team. We understand the moment, and again, right now when we come back, we'll watch the film, and then it'll just be about that process. It'll just be about having the best Monday tomorrow we can, and then as it goes deeper in the week, again, I wouldn't want to be in this position with any other team.
How big was that pick How big was that pick coming right off of them scoring and you guys getting the ball back, and what was that?
Yeah, bad decision, bad throw. I wear that. Obviously, never want to give, the team the ball back. Never want to turn the ball over, especially where they got it back at. Take full accountability for that. So again, I'll watch the film, I'll learn from it and grow, and then we'll turn the page.
Was there any element of miscommunication on that play?
No. Again, it's all on me. T-Mac wanted to settle. He's a super savvy player, understanding coverage, and that was what I expected. He did a great job again. That all falls on my shoulders. Watch the film, learn from it, and then turn the page.
Did you tell that T-Mac was suffering from an illness? Like, was there any difference in his explosiveness?
No. T-Mac is, he's a warrior. He's someone who's not going to go out there and, you wouldn't be able to tell. He had great energy. He was being special as he always is. Things didn't, go the way that we all wanted to go today. But he's someone that's going to battle through things like that. It's really great to see that him have that mindset through what he was fighting through.
This team's fighting up wins, losses with wins with losses, however you want to say it. Can you do it again next week?
That's the goal. Again, for us, we're not looking at the past. We're not, there's nothing in this league that entitles you to the next. Once we, have this 24, we go and grow and grow. The goal is always to go 1-0. That'll be the same. And it'll start with having the best week of practice we can have. So we're all excited for that process. Appreciate you guys.
They both just too giddy for me, but whatever. Y'all say I put too much stock in press conferences. So, I'm going to just chill. Because y'all say I put too much stock in press conferences. So. Shit is embarrassing.
Lordy.
What?
That's our folks, and we're going to stand beside them.
Yeah, unfortunately, we just don't have a bitch-ass choice. So, yeah. Are the Panthers going to win next week?
It's hard for me to say at this point in time. Ask me again in a couple of days. I'm a little bit emotional right now. I'm sick, so my mind is not in the right place it needs to be in right now. I hope. For my sake.
No, you hope for your sake and you hope for the future of FPFO. Because I already told them before you got on, it will be a generational crash out. A generational crash out from me after the amount of opportunities we've had. If we don't make the playoffs, it will be a generational crash out from JJ next week. And it'll be the end of FPFO. Because I'm going to get us canceled. Because y'all think that we be talking crazy now, right? Just understand and just know we will be canceled. And we will just tell all of y'all, thank y'all so much for years of support. We love y'all. And
It's not gonna go down like that. It's not gonna go down.
Okay. All right. Cool. Nah. Why am I going slow? Shout out Will on the super chat. Oh, that's just my nickname that you gave me. Go slow, JJ. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe I need to go slow. Maybe us that have faith in this bitch ass team, maybe we all needed to go slow. Maybe the ones that said we were only going to win 6, 7, 8 ball games, miss the playoffs, etc. Maybe they were right. Because this team don't got no killer in it. Pussy shit. Don't nod your head, Nick. Matter of fact. Like niggas just want to fucking get the nod in their head, bro. Like that's why I said it's bad juju, bro. Like that's why I said you're the reason, bro. Real shit, bro.
I don't get how I get blamed for this. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, Blazer, I'm not gonna lie. It's unfortunate, but yeah, if we lose. And NFL, if you're listening, please, for the love of God, do not flex us. 1 p.m. on Sunday, please.
Yeah, get it out the way early.
No, don't get it out the way. But you've been fanning out behind Tampa Bay. We watched the clip on you on live stream earlier this season, sucking dick behind Baker, and that team. So you've been fanning out behind the niggas. So it tracks. It tracks.
That's what we're going with.
We watched the playback on you the other day, how you were on your knees behind Tampa Bay at the beginning of the season. So yeah, nothing new. Nothing new.
The nigga mad at me because his team don't,
You want to cancel our bet?
No.
Why?
Why would I want to do that?
Because it just makes sense, bro. It just makes. But I'm gonna tell you why I really want to cancel it, bro. Because I don't need you or want you rooting against us behind Cho. So let's go ahead and just cancel our bet.
I'm never gonna
tell you.
I'm never
if
gonna
we lose. No, listen, nigga. If we lose,
I'm never gonna root.
I'm gonna look
Honestly, anything in regards to the bet or money didn't even come into my mind when we lost the game today. Because that shit literally it doesn't matter. Like obviously, what's $150 to me? Like it's literally nothing. So I'm never gonna be like so fanned out behind us like losing because like that money doesn't do anything for me realistically more than the Panthers win, more than the Panthers like playoff opportunity. Like that does nothing for me. So
shout out anonymous. But if I say anonymous, I'm just an angry, big, fat black nigga. If I say it, that's how they try and paint JJ. Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's just a rager. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, but that shit pisses me off. I'm done. If you're done, I don't got shit else to say.
Oh shit!
Carolina Panthers blow another opportunity. Story of the 25-26 season. Carolina Panthers jerk off, nut all over the field, and then go down and go out on their fucking knees. Literally. Shout out Dave Canales and Bryce Young. You know.
That's what it is.
Let's see if I can pull that up. Because we're going to, chat, we're going to end the stream. We're going to end the stream the same way the Carolina Panthers and Dave Canales decided was appropriate to end the game today. Let's see if I can pull that up. If we get clipped on YouTube, just know this is serving as our episode for the week. Terrence is sick. I got shit going on. Unfortunate, but we'll be back Friday night.
Y'all send some prayers up for me, chat. Y'all send some prayers up for me. It ain't looking too good.
We're going to close the stream out the same exact way Dave Canales and the Panthers ended the game. Hey, chat. Never forget that this is the way Dave Canales decided after getting beat by 17 points at home was an appropriate way to go. Because
deep in the backfield here, and then walks his way into the end zone for his second
healthy
on the ground.
Did you stay the full game to see that?
Of course I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's take a knee. Down 17. Pussy shit. I just wanted y'all to see that because I know a lot of y'all turned the game off, right? A lot of y'all turned the game off and, didn't see that. A lot of y'all left the stadium early, but I wanted to put that in y'all's memory bank because it's ingrained in mine. It is. For sure. Shout out Dave Canales and the offensive group as a whole. But yes, I stayed all the way up until the point in which we hit the 2-minute warning. I'm expecting us to do something. I was looking down at my phone, probably texting you or somebody different, or just locked in on the Miami and Tampa game, one of the two. And I heard the snap go off, and I didn't hear no pads popping. There were 2 Seahawks fans behind me. Everybody else was pretty much gone out of my section. And I looked back and I asked them niggas, did they just take a fucking knee? And before they could even answer me, the PA announcer came on and said, Bryce Young kneels the football down. And I hit the exit. Because I just refused to sit there and just be pissed on and told that it's raining. And I refuse to go out I refuse to go out on my knees with my mouth open, begging for cum. I personally would just never go out.
All right, man.
I'm just telling you. That's how it felt. That's how it felt. That's how I received it. Pause. That's how I received it. That's how I took it. So, appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure to tap in with us on social media at For Panthers Fans Only. On Instagram and TikTok. I'll pull up.
Says anything, bro.
No, I'm just nigga. I'm just telling you, bro. Like you're laughing, bro, and you don't really understand. You don't grasp the concept that like that's really how it translates in my brain, bro.
There's really no way that it should have felt that way to you.
No, it did, bro. It did, bro. I'm just telling you, nigga. I'm telling you something. It did. That's how it translated, and that's how it felt to me, nigga. I don't know what you want me to say. That's how it felt. If it didn't feel that way to you, then that's fine. Hey, if it didn't feel that way to the chat, that's fine.
It didn't. It
didn't. Maybe
nigga.
me providing extra context.
It didn't feel that way for me. No, it
Well,
did.
it did for me. It did for me. It did for me. And that's why I quickly ran out of the stadium because I refuse to be degraded in that way. I refuse.
And niggas in the chat talking about we got treated like a freak off. Like this is y'all just
no. True, it's true. You have a problem accepting it. They are on the right timing. That's how it felt. That's how it felt. It did. It did.
Yeah, you done turned the whole damn chat into just something. I just don't even know.
Now it's my fault. Hey, chat, it's my fault that Dave Canales decided, oh, no worries. Let's get the money shot. Everybody on your knees, open your mouth wide. It's JJ's fault because that's the approach that nigga took. Imagine that, bro. Imagine that. It's my fault.
And then here go QJ. Yeah, I mean, it's just time to get out of here, bro.
Yeah, hey, I like that. That's exactly what them niggas were today. That's exactly what them niggas were today. The Mia Khalifa Panthers. That's what we're going to call them niggas unless they get the job done next week. Because what will be ingrained in JJ's brain for the rest of the season, the rest of the year, 2025, into 2026, all the way until September, what will be ingrained in my brain if we don't win next week is the fact that we were down 17 at home, our last home game of the season, regular season, and my head coach decided that it was a great idea to keep niggas healthy to just go ahead and take a knee. That's what will be ingrained in my brain. If you haven't already and you're unfamiliar with the show or you're unfamiliar with some of the things that we do, this is our fall capsule that we released back in November. We still have a limited supply remaining of the Carolina Reaper hoodie. That's number one. The hoodies have been selling, going crazy. So I think the only thing that's left for the hoodies are 2Xs and 3Xs. But if you go over to the site right now, all inventory is updated. So if you can cop, you'll receive. If you can't, then it's sold out. Same is applicable for T-Mac, the crew neck. And then obviously we have our T-shirts here. And then the OG Carolina Reaper T-shirt is available as well. So go over to 4PanthersFansOnly.com right now. Go cop some merch if you're feeling it. If not, then I transparently wouldn't necessarily blame you if you didn't want to support this team or support anything to do with this team after seeing the way they went out today. And I would actually never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's how I felt, Blasian. That's how I'm just telling. Matter of fact, bro, see, because and then niggas just are gonna gaslight me into thinking that I'm crazy or that my
Scrappy, what up?
Shout out Scrappy. Niggas are gonna act like it's my fault. See? Yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I know. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. We'll be back next Friday for our Week 18 game preview of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers. Must-win game for the Carolina Panthers. Win or go home. A playoff berth on the line. Yet again, the inability for the Carolina Panthers to capitalize and maximize the opportunity they received today. It's been the story of 2025, 2026. So why not just keep it going? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, maybe we'll get clipped. Actually, that's the way we'll close it. QJ love that idea. Maybe we'll get clipped off of YouTube. Maybe niggas won't
No,
watch it play back.
no, we're not
Maybe
doing
they
that.
won't. But that's the way we're gonna close it. Hey, this image will forever be ingrained in JJ's brain. It will. It will. Hey, shout out to Jay Canales and the Carolina Panthers for
Your shit went out.